Okay, we're going to go out and do some pattern work here for a few minutes, and then we'll take a tour of the lake, and we'll see what else we might do. All right, we're going to try to do relatively a short takeoff here. We're going to come all the way out, use all available runway. Come up here and line up. Give ourselves full power. Keep our feet on the brakes for a second. There we go. Nose comes up. Give a little bit of
traffic.
It's pretty calm out here today. There is some rain showers out to my east. We'll stay out of those. I can see them on my radar here. I can also see it visually out there. All right, we're going to be sitting here, trimmed ourselves out on the downwind. There we go, pretty close to hands-free. There we go, flying, about 7 knots here. We're beam the numbers. We bring our power back to about 1400 in this aircraft. I like to hold the sight picture that I got right in front of me. About 1400 RPMs. Carburetor I'm turning on. And I'm going to put the first notch of flaps in, let our airspeed drop down to about 70 knots. Then just kind of have that nose kind of come over a little bit. Run a little trim forward. When the number's about 45 to my left shoulder here, I want to make the turn. And I'm managing about 70 miles an hour here. This point, once I turn final, I'll get it slowed down to probably about 60 knots once I put the last notch of flaps in. There we go. Got the runway made, and we're just going to slow this aircraft down to 65 to 60 for an approach speed. There we are. Around actually 58 miles an hour. I'm looking for my aim spot, which is the 8, to kind of grow in the same spot on the screen. It should get larger and larger. If it's going underneath me, I'm too high. If it's going up the windscreen, I'm getting a little bit low. Managing my airspeed, my power setting. A little bit more forward trim. Turn that carb heat off at this point in case I need the power to take off, to go around. There's my aim spot. It's not where I'm going to necessarily land, it's just where I'm aiming at. My power smoothly to idle. Then just hold the sight picture I want here. Just hold that in. There we go. Minute. And we just keep our feet on those rudder pedals, constantly adjusting, never just pushing on it one way. Holding the stick all the way back to kind of pin that tail. Now just gently put some pressure on the toe brakes. And that was basically a wheel landing there. Now this time I'm just going to do a normal takeoff, relaxing the pressure on the stick, feet on the rudder pedals, nose is automatically going down, I'm not doing anything. And then there's a slight pullback and the plane just takes off nice. Pitch up. Now let's go to the right here. Take a look at gun stock here and see what's going on there. I'll come out here just a little wider. Take a look at all these developments. So today at Laconia Airport, there's the Wings, Wheels, and Water event going on. Basically, there'll be all types of crafts or vehicles of all types. Everything from planes to emergency vehicles, ambulance, police trucks, fire trucks, that type of thing, as well as some boats. And I was going to have my aircraft on display, but I'm not so sure I'm going to do that based on the fact that we've got some rain right around the corner. Literally, I'm seeing it about 3 miles to my north here. I'm going to go up over Gunstock here, add some power, I'll climb. Going to be crossing right over the top of Oconee Airport now. All right, last notch of flaps. Power's coming back pretty high. Maybe a little bit of a forward slip, but I think I'm just holding it here for the moment. Holding it right around 57 to 60 knots here, looks like. All coming down nicely. We're just trying to drive it in with a little bit of power, trying to hold 60 all the way in at this point. Crossing the numbers here. Power coming smoothly to idle. Just going to hold it off here. Hold it, hold it. That sight picture I want. There we go. A little rough, but it was a 3-pointer. Pinned it all the way. So that was a 3-point landing. Now we're going to do a short field takeoff. Put the flaps in after I get some momentum going. Here's Bill beating up. Nose is coming up. Flaps is coming in. First notch. Now we climb. Holding about 55. Pretty close to VX. Clear the obstacles. Push the nose over a little bit. Your speed builds up. And the flaps come out. And that's a short field takeoff. Pretty quick when it's in a Cub. And now we're going to do a wheeled landing here. So with the wheeled landing, we're going to land on the main wheels, and we're going to, as soon as we touch on the main wheels, put a little pressure on the stick forward to keep the tail up. And this is great, you know, if you're landing on a gravel bar or something where there's some rough surface area and you want to protect your tail. Also gives you better controllability when you're having crosswind type landing situations. RP in the numbers, bring my power back to 1400, carb heat going on. First notch of flaps going in. Carb heat we'll put off here in final. So way out here, I like to put out the whatever I need for a side slip. Right now, today, it looks pretty good, so I don't have to do too much of anything, but I would dip the appropriate wing into the wind, put opposite rudder a little bit, just a little bit, not doing a forward slip, just a slide slip. Anyways, this one's going to be a wheeled landing, and I'm aiming for about 60 miles per hour approach speed. Goal is to touch on the mains first. Bringing it in, get some power back.
Coney Traffic Warrior 405 Sierra Bravo, turning left base, runway 8, full stop Laconia.
They're just a little forward on the stick, keeping the tail up. Just keeping the tail up until I can't get any more rudder authority. using the rudders to keep it straight. All right, can't really get much more authority out of that. So now I'm going to just pin it by pulling back on the yoke. Well, that's today's video. Went out and did a few types of landings. A little bit tore over Gunstock ski area. Checked out a little bit of the lake today. It's a kind of bleary, cloudy day with a chance of rain. It's actually some rain here already, but it's pretty calm out. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you on the next one.